At the end of this week's Parsha, Parshas Maatos-Maasie, there's something that's overlooked. Yair and Novach. Yair, the son of Menashe, he conquers a village and he calls it Chavos Yair, the villages of Yair. And then this person, Novach. The pasuk says, Vayikra la Novach v'shmo. That Novach, he called the place Novach after his name. Now Rashi picks up that when it says la, those letters, in the hey, there's a mapik hey, there's a missing dot. And that represents, according to Moshe Hadarshan, who Rashi quotes, a lessening in ownership. That although Novach created this village and named it after himself, there wasn't such a strong ownership around it. And what does that mean? If you go through Tanakh, you'll see Chavos Yair show up in various places in Tanakh. But when it comes to Novach, you're not going to find it anywhere else. This is the only place that it talks about this place, Novach. And I think the answer to this question, why is there a discrepancy, is that Yair, he didn't identify himself with the place. He says, I'm conquering a village, so they're Chavos Yair. But Novach, Bishmo. Novach says, this is after my name. And when you become your property, when you identify yourself so deeply with what you own, that doesn't last. That doesn't have nitzchias, because those things are fleeting. As human beings, we're multifaceted. And we have different aspects of our life. But when we identify ourselves so deeply with our property, it's not going to last forever. There's a story with Baron Rothschild that he left a will for his children and said, I want to be buried in my favorite socks. They go to the rabbi, and the rabbi says, that's not our custom. It has to be tachrich, and it has to be the special burial shrouds. No. The children insist it has to be his favorite socks. And the rabbi says, in the Olam Emes, in the world of truth, your father knows that that's not the custom. So they're upset, but they acquiesce and they give in to the rabbi. The next week they find another note from their father. And he says, my dear children, you see you can have all these possessions, but you can't bring any of them with you into the next world. I couldn't even be buried with my favorite socks. He's trying to teach them the valuable lesson that we can get from this week's Parsha. That we can't identify ourselves so deeply with our property, but rather we have to look at our possessions as gifts that are given to us from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that we can elevate in this world, but ultimately they are not the whole point of our existence. Let's take that lesson to heart and be inspired by Novach and Chavos Yair, and be inspired by both of these lands that were conquered in this week's Parsha, and inculcate within ourselves this valuable lesson. Good Shabbos.